Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the 23rd through the 26th of March. Good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Libra. It's a general reading. This will be one of two readings I put out for you guys this week. I said in the community section last week that I'm going to do 2 readings a week for you. I'm going to try to channel 2 different messages because I know that many of you are going through completely different things in your lives. I know this because I read for mostly Libras, and for each of you, your stories are vastly different. So I'm going to do 2 readings a week to see if I can pick up on different storylines for you guys, okay? If you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Yes, I read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel, Soma, Chandra, Tarot. This channel, Soma, Chandra, Libra, is just for Libra and Sagittarius. The link to my website for a private reading is down in the description below, you guys. But this is your general reading for the next couple days. So I dropped 2 roads of cards for out of the Love Angel Oracle deck. Forgiving and learning, healing family issues, children, unrequited love were the first cards that came out. I'm not seeing evidence of that in the cards. So this might just be a side note, like there are some family issues that need to be healed. You need to forgive and learn from the past. Children could be involved. Unrequited love. I have release your ex at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is a relationship that you need to let go of. You could have children with this person, or a person in focus for you has kids. That relationship is unrequited. Healing and family needs to, are kind of in focus. But then moving forward, I have romantic feelings, chemistry, and separation. So I think that there is someone that you have romantic feelings for in focus for you. I think there's a strong magnetic attraction between you and this person. I think you are in separation from this person at this time. Your guides are giving you an opportunity to heal family trauma from the past and release an ex so that you can move forward. Yeah, I do think that some of you are at a distance from a person that you are interested in, because I have the Star and the Page of Wands and the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So for some of you, this is a distance relationship, or it's a person that is a dream that you're not fully engaged with them yet. So the overall reason for the reading is the Page of Cups. So wanting to dip your toe in the water here. This is your mutual energy. You and another person have a little bit of an emotional curiosity about one another, wanting to dip your toe in the water, possibly thinking about making plans to get together. But a challenge or the catalyst is the Page of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So somebody might need to be more free-spirited than they are being at this time. Or someone is a little too free-spirited and is having a hard time committing. Some of you, Libra, need to be the Page of Wands, where you are in a mode of discovery and you yourself are free-spirited. But I think for others of you, there's a person that they could be at a distance from you, because the Page of Wands is Sag and that's a wanderer. This person might not be finished exploring their options, or inspiration between the two of you. Like, you've got this little emotional curiosity down. Is the relationship lighting you up and exciting you? This 3 of Pentacles is like, you're trying to show someone your pentacle here. Like, how can you practically make it work in the 3D? 3s are about growth potential. A person in your environment is the 3 of Wands. They're at a distance from you. They're standing back and watching. So the challenge is, how can you actually get together and make it work out? Yeah, make it actually work out. Get this person to notice the pentacle here, or they might be trying to get you to notice their pentacle. Like, let's work on this. Let's practically work through it. You see yourself as strength, Leo. This has been coming out a lot. Leo's been making its rounds lately. Some of you have a Leo moon. You are exercising a lot of willpower, I think, right now, Libra. Strength only comes when it is called for. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to be diplomatic. You're trying to be the gentling influence in the room. You seem to be holding back to some degree. The way you're feeling right now is the Empress and the High Priestess. For some of you, this is about another Libra or a Taurus, and also possibly a Cancer or a Pisces. Some of you really are feeling grounded and nurturing and practical. You want a very serious relationship. You're feeling very creative and grounded in this moment, and yet you feel the need to listen to your intuition. The High Priestess is very different from the Empress. The High Priestess is kind of a noob because we have the Fool, the Magician, and the High Priestess. But the Empress is seasoned and practical, and she's been around the block more than a few times. So I think some of you aren't really sure how to approach the relationship. You're definitely listening to your intuition. You might have some secret plans that you feel like you can't open up and share with others. Some of you are already in a very serious relationship. This could even be about work, where it's like, I'm good where I am right now, but I'm called to do something a little bit more spiritual and gain some independence. Yeah, I just heard that out of nowhere, work related. But your action towards this person is the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So some of you want to come into alignment with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, in particular a Leo. I think that you want to explore this emotionally, this beautiful cup of love. For my ladies in particular, you're listening to your intuition and holding back. You're making it very clear that you like to inspire other people and you're feeling sexy and magnetic and charming, but good luck getting her to commit right away. She will commit, but she's very passionate. So I think you're putting a good foot forward in regards to love. Like the Queen of Wands is a person that won't give up their own personal passionate pursuits, their career, their friends. They walk into a room and no one can take their eyes off of them, and they know it. She wears a red dress and she gives 0 fucks, you know, like I think that you're approaching a person like that. Or you yourself are trying to be this way, but deep within you seem kind of worn down. The Nine of Wands shows me that you feel like life has been a battlefield and love has been a battlefield. You're kind of exhausted at this point. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. Time, fate, karma, destiny. I don't think you really know how this is going to play out. I think you're like, well, I'm just going to let the Wheel of Fortune take me where it wants to take me. I'm going to allow for expansion. I don't really know how this is going to go. And you are kind of worn down at this point. It's almost like you're guarding yourself against expansion or time. This Empress and this Leo energy of strength are pretty firmly rooted. But this High Priestess and this Queen of Wands are kind of renegades and risk takers and elusive and mysterious, and they kind of go off on their own and create their own magic. Might be kind of a crisis of which path will you take. With the Wheel of Fortune, anything is possible. So, sorry you guys, I'm hoarse. This person is at a distance from you. They do stand back and consider the full growth potential of this, or this is something that you want to move towards, but it is at a distance and you're like, how can I get communication going? How can I get this person or this situation to work with me? Can this be built upon? You guys have a person in your environment. I'm so sorry. I'm still hacking up a lot of stuff. As many of you know, I quit vaping last week. It's like, yeah, my lungs are clearing out still, you guys. I apologize. This person is all over the place. They are a knight. They're showing up in knight energy. They're very passionate. They're very rebellious. They're very adventurous, very energetic. They are also incredibly creative and charming and romantic. This person is very good with words. Their imagination is activated here. For some of you, this is all you, and you're like, do I just stand here on the shoreline, or do I really just tromp through the waters of life here and be a knight myself? Some of you are already in a very grounded place and you're holding yourself back. It's like, well, do I stay the Empress, or do I just go explore the world and all its beauty and charm? Oh, and get laid too with that Knight of Wands. I always read it as all you and also a person in the environment, because I know I have a lot of people watching love messages that aren't actually engaged in a romantic relationship. So I'm trying to make it work for both. So This person is kind of trying to stay in the present moment. They are communicating with you back and forth. The Eight of Wands suggests distance and travel, coming into alignment, many arrows going back and forth. I think a lot of you are texting this person quite a bit this week. As a matter of fact, I think the majority of your communication is through messages and emails and texts and stuff like that. If this is a person around you, they are kind of thinking about the investment that they're making, and they are considering it, and they're looking at the past, and they're quantifying and qualifying all the information that's been gone back and forth between the two of you. Others of you really want to step outside of your comfort zone and just really dive into life and wear your heart on your sleeve and experience passion and excitement. And you need to get out of Empress energy to a degree and allow yourself to try something new and dip your toe in the water and get some excitement. But it's almost like a part of you doesn't want to, or it's hard for you. Deeper within, if this is a person around you, they're the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Well, they feel a bit challenged, and they're also super sexy, and they're a flirt. So I have a King and Queen of Wands on the table here. Excellent friendship, possibly a little bit more. This person's not entirely ready to give up their independence, but they are very magnetic and charming. I kind of get the feeling that you want more out of them, but you're like, all right. If you're going to be a knight and you're going to be the King of Wands, then I'll match that and be the Queen of Wands. I still want love out of this situation, but I'm not going to mope like the Queen of Cups or lose my mind. If we're going to be friends and passionate, then that's where it can start. I think you kind of want more, but you'll match their King of Wands energy. The final outcome is the Star, Aquarius. So you have hope, lots of hope. And it's faith. It's like you're going on hope and faith here. You are wishing on a star for this. I clarified the Star. I get the feeling that a lot of you are at a distance from this person, or this is a distant dream. Also, some of you want to improve your physical health with strength and the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Star is the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Well, you want more information, and this person might be playing duck and weave with you, or you yourself feel the need to explore something that requires you to do so kind of on the down low. Other people may be watching you and wondering what you're doing, and you're like, that's none of your business. Or this person, you might not entirely trust them. So you're like, what's going on? I kind of want a breakthrough in the truth, but you keep kind of eluding me. That's because this person's probably not ready to settle down yet. But they are interested. You're communicating with each other with the Eight of Wands and these pages. The trick is, how do you practically build upon it at this time? I think you're like, okay, we'll just see how it goes. This person's a little caught off guard, or there are obstacles and challenges here. The Hangman is at the bottom of the deck. There could be a Pisces involved. I also have the Chariot here as well. Forward motion, overcoming obstacles and challenges. Some of you may take a trip. Others of you just need to surrender and see something for what it really is. There may be a bit of a pause for the next couple days. If there is a pause, it's meant to let you hear your own intuition and see another person in a situation for what they really are at this time. I don't necessarily see anything negative. I think it's kind of an adjustment here for you. Just ask yourself what's making you feel so worn down and what you're guarded against. I like that the Wheel of Fortune is here, though. It's like luck is on your side. You know that your destiny and your karma and your fate are about to play out. And I think some of you are a little bit worried about playing out another cycle that's karmic as opposed to one that will bring expansion. Yeah. Keep getting information with the Page of Swords. All right, Libra, they're pulling back. They're saying we're done. That's your first reading, love message for the week. I hope that it helps you guys if it resonates with you. You can book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. Check out all 12 zodiac signs on Soma, Chandra Tarot. I'm almost finished over there. I have like 4 or 5 more signs to go. That should be all finished on that channel tomorrow. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.